Yo, what's up, YouTube? What's up, everybody? And I'm back with another video. Cause the video, I'm doing a story about about Cupcake McKinney. Cause the video I'm talking about Kamile, Cupcake McKinney. Yeah, she was killed 3 years ago in Birmingham. While going to a party. It's a video I'm talking about her her life and why she was killed. While she was 3 years old. So here we go. It says Camille Cupcake McKinney was a 3-year-old girl from Birmingham, Alabama, and she was loved by her family. Her death was a tragedy that happened back over 3 years ago. She at the time she was attending a birthday party and her mom had dropped her off. And so I felt like the party was in the projects. So Birmingham got a lot of hoods, in the area. So I say so Cupcake was I was playing with the kids, and somehow the people was watching the kids, and and somehow they didn't see Cupcake, and so the whole people was in a frantic and over her being missing and and gone, and so she was vanished out the area. So the police was also got involved in the case. As I felt like she was kidnapped at the time. As I seen a video on YouTube, back out 3 years ago, so when the father had you know, you know, the father was Dominique McKinney, and so he got emotional over her being missing. As I seen the video of the father was, crying, he got upset and he got I said very much emotional about her, being gone. And so I think Birmingham was, going through a lot finding her and her being missing. But on a tragic day, she was found in a dumpster. So so Cupcake got lured by at a party by 2 suspects, Patrick Devon Starworth and Derek Aisha Brown. The two had murdered Cupcake by suffocating her to death and putting drugs in her system. And the C dude Patrick had sex with her. So I think Patrick and Derek were arrested and charged with murder. But during that during that time, some rumors that spread about the father, got involved in the whole disappearance. And so I think the whole I feel like he got involved in the whole disappearance because of a ransom. And so I think he gave him money to kidnap Cupcake, by killing her. But and so I feel like why would he give him money to do that, or give I I feel like it's more of a evolved crime to where I said if I had gave them the money, I said have her kidnapped or getting killed. But and so I feel like some questions can reign, to where if someone give them money, buy them, having their own kids getting killed by the father, and how like parents really can't have the kids killed by them by them having somebody who's part of the family. I said rape them or kidnap them, but I feel like the whole tragedy that happened to when yeah. And so I feel like some rumors had spread a long time ago to where the father got involved in her about her being missing. I said about this. Yeah, I said about her being like missing for that long and disappearing. And but I feel like the whole case was got solved to when like 2 people were charged with the murder of her, and how they is probably do some time in prison, a lot of prison. So and so I feel like the whole crime was based over money. How like when somebody can give somebody money, it's about overdoing some things like having this person said to get killed, or have this person on a kidnap, or having the whole family killed by someone who is evil. If I think the dude on Dominique McKinney, Yeah, I feel like he kind of feel like he got involved in the crime. How the whole Birmingham felt kind of felt much more suspicious. Over the father's actions on how the father felt like and so I feel like the whole thing about the father and the mother too. And so I feel like why did the mother basically drop her off at a party to where the party was kind of much more unattended, but and so I feel like they can happen to the child. So on how Cupcake felt like her life was threatened, by two people. And so I feel like yeah, I feel like two people had lured her to the yeah, I feel like they kind of lured her out of the party and how they trying to basically took her someplace to get robbed or I mean to get raped or getting killed at. And but I think like two people getting charged with a murder, how murder can really be a serious thing to where a child's involved, and how sometimes the parents can't be at fault here, or the parents can be. I was putting a child in a risky situation to where a child. I said can get raped by a pedophile or a predator, anybody who's who's not even good for people, and how they should not trust anybody around here because it be how like some people want to see a child get raped or see a pedophile using a child for sex and anything can happen, but if I think this type of story that I've been knowing about this story since 3 years ago, so I had watched some thing YouTube I said where the father had got accused of for disappearing, and so I think Rapper did like a live and my second name is they took on video uh, and so after they took on video I had did live you know about the father had fake crying on the internet and how he fake crying about her about her daughter being disappearing and how it ended up be between the father and the rapper, how the rapper got to it and thing happened. But if I think the father had had gave him the money to have his own daughter set up and getting raped and thinking, and so I feel like the whole father should be raped yeah, and but I feel like the father should be put in jail too though. I don't know why he in jail. I don't know why he's not even locked up, or it be type of things where it really can transpire the whole incident, the how this girl had lost her life to two dudes. I mean two people. I basically yeah, I feel like they basically got involved in a crime to where she was either learned at a party, either she was I say got used by two people by sex and how it be over how people who get doing some things like raping a child, how a child can be and so I feel like child can put in a type of dangerous position to where she can keep I said can get killed or either raped or anything that can happen to a child, things that it really can't inspire that moment, but it, and so I feel like the whole case was solved no time ago to where two people got charged with murder or for death. And so I feel like it's a tragedy that happened. Yeah, I think he kind of affected Birmingham, Montgomery though. So sad, but so make sure you like, comment, subscribe, my take care.